What is up? What is up, sports bettors? How y'all doing? It's Bob from OddsJam with my last minute betting show, brought to you by OddsJam. Oh, Mike's here, so it's not mine anymore. It's yours too, Mike. Thank you for showing up on time. There he is. There he is. We got a new look here. Changing up the format a little bit. We're brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Check out Sharp Money from OddsJam. Link below in the description on YouTube. And scan that QR code. Scan the QR code and you will go directly to the Sports Nuts page and you can subscribe to the YouTube channel right there and like. And also, I have started a poll on the homepage of the YouTube channel. That poll is who's going to win Game 4? Blue Jays or Dodgers? Mike's here, Tristan's here, and we're going to talk some World Series. What a game.
Damn right.
What a game, Mike.
Wow. What a game. Yeah. I mean, it had about everything you could think of. I mean, you know what I mean? Like just so many, mistakes, then great plays that propelled you. You know, I mean, both teams made crucial errors, but then overcame their crucial errors and had other guys. I mean, it was just action packed all the way around. I mean, you could have pointed at how many different times in that game it could have ended, you know, at some point, and just neither team was willing to give in or give up. And I mean, it was a great baseball game for sure.
I think it was one of the best games I've watched in I don't know how long. That was just both teams exhausted their pitchers. They're looking to bring in Yoshinobu, and I know Blue Jays were trying to bring in Bassett at one point, which is a starter, and you know, I think that's all going to play a factor in tonight's game.
Randall, what do you mean I never answer your calls? You never answer mine.
What's up, everybody? What's up? In the words of Rizzo, Frederick, longest game in World Series history. Yeah, I mean, what a game. You know,
I do not think the game goes into extra innings tonight, by the way.
I mean, I wouldn't think, but
watching.
I would certainly not think, but I guess anything could happen, but certainly not going to go that long. I wouldn't think. No, but that was a great game. And, you know, I don't know where to lean on this game because there's a couple of things that factor in. You know, Blue Jays had a lot of batters out of their lineup that are going to be well rested. Bo Bichette didn't play much after they pinch ran for him. Alejandro Kirk, who had the 3-run homer, which, by the way, I understand to an extent, but I don't know how you take that bat out of your lineup with, you know what I mean? He had a 3-run homer for you. Without him, you're not even in that game. So taking him out of that lineup, and I get it to an extent, but boy, I'll tell you what, I would
take him out.
I don't know. I mean, I think they just thought the game was going along. They knew they were in a position where basically next run was probably going to win that game for either team. And I guess they thought we need base running. And I get it, but the game goes on. He's not in the lineup. And you're like, well, shoot, the Blue Jays could not get anything going in extra innings hitting wise. I mean, they could not get anything going at all. They're lucky they survived as long as they did. You know, I mean, to be honest with you, credit their pitching as well, because Lauer came in for Toronto and was outstanding. You know, without him,
he was.
Edman has a leadoff double, and it's like, well, this game's over, right? They move him over to third. They move him over to third, 1 out. You're like, well, shoot, this game's over. You know, Lauer kept battling and got out of it. Yep. So,
agreed. I got to tell you one. I got to tell you one thing, and this is me being a homer, but without Tommy Edmonds' throws, they don't win that game.
Sure,
the play that he threw to third was absolutely an outstanding play. Just an outstanding play. I got to give Hernandez credit for getting that ball in right field on the other one that he threw the guy out at home. That was a good relay. He hit the cutoff man perfectly, and that allowed that to happen. So, by the way, we have a poll on the YouTube page, the home page. Go there and check it. Check it out.
I don't think so, Lucas. Stephen Batts throwing some NHL picks our way. He says Panthers, Red Wings, Kings money line. I couldn't necessarily go against that.
Sorry, boys. I was changing from my phone to my computer.
Batts has got a parlay. He's got the Kings, Panthers, and the Red Wings money line tonight.
Always got to work in a Cardinals player, Randall says.
Well, of course.
Yeah, I mean, he's a born and raised Cardinal player. That's why he can play defense. All right. What's up, Melanie? Thank you for joining us again. By the way, let's get out of the way.
But I mean, the story of last night's game is Shohei Ohtani, I think. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
I agree. And you know what the amazing thing is that before the walks, his last 7 at-bats in Dodger Stadium, 5 home runs and 2 doubles. Now, boys, that's insane. That's on another level of insane.
Well, I mean, and I've said it. Dodger Stadium is a home run place. You know, you can hit some balls out in Dodger Stadium. You get more home runs there than about any stadium. That you're going to get some chances to hit one out. Now, shockingly, though, Will Smith and Teoscar didn't hit their balls out, which I don't know how those balls stayed in the ballpark, to be honest with you. I have no idea. Will Smith, I thought for sure that thing was gone.
Yeah, I thought his was gone. Teoscar, I thought he got under it.
I made a little bit, but Will Smith, his was definitely no doubter.
The Muncie one that went foul.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was going to be.
I thought it was going to. I didn't know if it with the angle that they were showing. You know, I thought, man, I thought it was going to hit off the pole. Maybe.
So Randall's got one of these confident bets here for whatever you're comfortable winning. Blue Jays tonight.
Isn't this the same guy that was saying that Blue Jays were winning the World Series or the Dodgers were going to win the World Series?
I don't know what he said.
He's got a future on the Blue Jays. I know that. Yeah. I mean, this is clearly there's no doubt that either team could win this game tonight, for sure. Because, you know, as I mentioned, Kirk.
Tristan, is the series over, sir? But is it over?
It's not over, but
no, it is not over.
I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, but that's all I'm saying.
Bichette and Kirk are going to be very well rested compared to everyone else in that game. So that's going to give Toronto somewhat of an advantage there for sure. And we don't know how well Ohtani will be. Now, if Ohtani's locked in and he's on, it's going to be really tough.
By the way, how many players do the Blue Jays have that are 28 and making on a roster for, you know, like they got hardly any time in the major leagues? I mean, where in the heck did they find all these guys?
Heineman's on his 3rd stint with the Blue Jays, the backup catcher. I mean, they've got, I don't know how many guys they've got on their team that 7 years in the minors and 8 years in the minors.
In Mexico not too long ago, too.
Who?
Alejandro Kirk. He was in Tijuana not too long ago. And
they've got a lot of guys that are nobody guys. That
Randall's on you, buddy. He thinks you're going to be eating crow. And of course, he's got to hope they do, man. He's got to.
I'll message you when they win tonight, Randall.
All right, folks, scan that QR code there so you can subscribe to this YouTube channel, please. Hey, when I'm promoting something, can you let me finish promoting, Tristan? Okay. Scan the QR code up in the left-hand corner, please. We need subscribers. And don't forget, I got a poll. Going to start putting a poll out on the YouTube page You could share that poll with other people. Tonight's poll is who will win Game 4? Dodgers, Blue Jays. And I need a pick while we're here on the World Series. Mike, I need a pick from you.
Okay. Well, before I do that, I just want to point out the one thing we do know about the Blue Jays. They were down 2 games to none going to Seattle. They were down 3 games to 2 leaving Seattle. So we know the Toronto's going to fight. You know what I mean? They're not going to – I don't think they're going to lay down.
I agree with that. That's not what I asked.
I know I just wanted to point that out. I tried to say that.
Very good. And thank you for doing that.
Interrupting like crazy now.
Thank you for doing that. And I really appreciate it. And you know what? Even the audience likes it. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to pick.
I agree with Steven. Screw picking a winner of this game. Let's get some home run plays in here, boys. That's where we'll make the money.
Oh,
I don't think Ohtani's going to get a chance.
They will, Randall. They'll raise a Conn Smythe too. So,
I mean, they can't raise a trophy tonight. It's 2 games to 1.
No, clearly.
I don't know what he's.
No, it won't be over.
I guess he's trying to be funny. Ohtani's going to get lit up tonight.
Here we go.
Sounds like a lot of fighting going on. Yes, I agree because I just want to pick so I can move on to football.
Football? Who cares about football right now? It's a World Series.
Oh, okay. You know what? If you were down 2 games to 1, you wouldn't be in the mood you are right now.
You know, I'm going to tell you who I am going to go with to get a home run tonight, because he is, in my opinion, due. I'm looking at Mookie Betts.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm looking at Mookie Betts potentially for a home run tonight. I really am. To me, it's him. And if I'm going somebody on the Blue Jays, I'm either thinking Bichette or Guerrero for Toronto. And it's not far-fetched to think that 2 of those guys could hit one out, Guerrero and Betts, or Bichette and Betts. You know what I mean? Like, it's very possible that happens. Because we don't know how long Ohtani's going to go anyway. You know
I'm
what I mean?
Agree. I'm going to agree with Lucas. You want to pick somebody, it's Vladdy Daddy or never. He's got to do it tonight or they're done.
Tristan,
Vladdy doesn't come to the table and pick it up. They ain't going to win.
No, we get it. Randall, he's on the East Coast. He's on the East Coast, so he fell asleep earlier.
I fell asleep in the 14th, 15th inning, so cut me some slack. All right, buddy, I had work at 8 a.m.
That's hilarious. They asked Betts if he would be thinking about Freeman Ohtani in bed last night when his head hit the pillow. Betts said he doesn't like to think about guys while in bed. That's hilarious. I mean, Betts is going to feel like he wants to get in on some action here, and it's not been a great World Series for him so far, and clearly he's going to see opportunities with them avoiding Ohtani and walking him so much. That's basically saying we'll take our chances with Mookie. And if you're Mookie Betts, you're probably thinking, I'd love to make them pay for that, so.
Okay. Thank you. All right. All of that, and I still haven't gotten a pick from you.
I just gave 2 picks. I just gave you 2
I
picks.
want to know who you think's going to win the darn game. I want to know who you think's going to win the game. That's the pick. Dodgers or Blue Jays. Can you say that? There's a poll out there. Help me with this, boys.
Can Ohtani win MVP if Dodgers lose? Yes, I think it's very possible. I mean,
look at Connor McDavid. He got MVP and they lost. So
I mean,
okay.
Because if we're looking at Toronto right now, there's nobody that's really stood out for the. The problem now is going to be for Ohtani is I don't know how much opportunities he's going to see going forward.
Okay. Thank you. Now, enough with the questions. Answer mine. I'm the host of this darn show who puts it together every day. I've got a question I want an answer to, Mike. Dodgers or Blue Jays tonight?
Dodgers.
I didn't ask you. I asked
Well,
Mike.
it's the
I
obvious.
don't. No. Mike, I'm asking him. Mike, who wins?
And again, I don't want to have the only reason I'll go Blue Jays is to hope we deserve this series to be, because I think if the Blue Jays lose tonight, I don't see it going back to Toronto.
That's what you're feeling. What are you picking?
I'm going Dodgers -1.5. Screw
it. Ooh. Wow. So Dodgers.
Screw it.
Okay.
Now, if we all pick the Dodgers, that's good news because we may that for Randall.
And that very well could be. I'm talking.
Yeah, best bet. Bob's best bet in baseball. It is ballsy.
Yeah,
the Toronto Blue Jays
it
is
is.
Bob's best bet.
I mean, so that tells everybody right now, bet Blue Jays for what you want to win tonight, because if we're all on the Dodgers tonight,
well, I haven't said so, have I? Have I given you my pick yet? No,
I haven't said my pick either.
Exactly. Okay. Well, we know what your pick is.
No, I'm gonna reverse.
Okay, go ahead, Tristan. Tell me that you're on the Blue Jays tonight. I dare you.
Psychology. I'm taking Blue Jays money line for a hammer play and +1.5.
Okay.
Reverse psychology, baby.
All right, there you go. Well, that answers my question.
Last night was nice for Blue Jays.
I'm on the Dodgers. If Tristan's on the Blue Jays, I'm getting a hell away from. I'm going to pull what he does when he talks that Trent stuff. I'm opposite of you, Trent.
Melanie says Tristan's pick is FSU.
Damn right.
He's going to take Florida State to win this game tonight.
Yeah, I would take South Florida. Let's take the whole state of Florida. Might as well.
Jumping off my roof.
Jumping off your roof. Dodgers nuke. Evidently.
Yep. I'm nuking the Blue Jays. I do it for the culture.
I'm going to do a little changing up here, and I'm going to share my screen here, boys. Oh, yeah. We're doing something just a little bit differently here. Let's look at the Sharp Money page, because this is actually giving people a look at what the page looks like better in the mode that we're in, the portrait mode. As you can see here, Tampa Bay Lightning is the play. There's more liquidity on the Predators than what the Pinnacle limit is. It is at Nashville. I do like Tampa Bay tonight. What do you guys think?
Say Tampa Bay.
I mean, I feel pretty good about that one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
although Tampa Bay has been struggling to start.
That's true.
Even more reason to back them tonight.
Of course, they've won their last two. They've won their last two, Tampa Bay has, so they've pulled themselves out of the gutter after that 4-game losing streak.
Now, there are some smart money plays on here.
Sharp money?
Sharp money. I'm sorry. Sharp money. Smart when I pick it. All right. There are some sharp money plays here. And this was on here quite a bit today. And I'm picking it out because Tristan, his love for the Panthers. What say you about this total over 6.5 goals tonight, Tristan? Do you like it?
Let me see. I don't even know who we're playing tonight.
Anaheim.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Okay.
What? I don't mind it. I like it.
I'm going to put it in.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, Anaheim's producing right now. They're off to an okay start themselves.
Producing.
And now here's another play, and here is your Toronto Blue Jays play. but there's only $2,385 worth of liquidity,
Hammer that
and
shit.
the pinnacle limit is 30 grand.
Hammer that.
I hammered that. That's
Put
way under the
house
pinnacle
on
limit.
it.
Way under the pinnacle limit.
Put your basement on it.
I would not be taking that play. I'm sorry. I don't think the Blue Jays win tonight. I think Ohtani is going to do what he does. He's going to dominate, and they're going to win.
Well, that's not what Randall thinks, so, you know.
Well, I know that's what Randall thinks, but Randall thinks that for a reason. I hate that it happened. I was rooting so hard for Toronto last night, and they had their opportunities. What do you mean, of course?
But this is where that inexperienced team comes to play. Dodgers have been there, done that. Toronto hasn't.
The Dodgers are loaded. Why they should sweep them.
I don't know about sweep. They gotta MLB's gotta make some money on this series.
The problem for Toronto was they didn't get the run.
Go with that crap.
They did not get the run in when they needed it with taking the guys out they took out, because once this thing got into the extra innings, especially 12th inning and beyond, Toronto's best bats are out of the lineup. I mean, they're in and it showed. I mean, it showed that they could not produce offensively, and this is an offense that has been producing, but their big bats were out of the lineup. Now, I'm also going to mention something that's not been talked about: George Springer going out. That was
I know. That's why Toronto ain't going to win.
That changed everything for them, and
that's what I'm saying, Melanie.
We already talked about that, Tristan. We talked about it off air. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying
it's an oblique. You're looking at probably 4 weeks for that thing to heal. He's done for the series, in my opinion. Am I saying Randall's wrong? Yeah. No George Springer and Bo Bichette coming back, and that. I know he had a couple hits last night. He's not the same. You know what? We'll go to the bowling alley, popcorn chicken. I love it, Randall. It'd be great, and Lucas would like that too. And yeah, I got no problem with that at all. But I really don't think they win tonight. Last night was the game. If they were going to win this series, they had to win last night. I said that yesterday. I still believe it.
Oh yeah, I mean Springer's going to be that's a horrible blow, and that changed everything in that game last night for them as well. To not have him in that lineup. Who talk about playoff experience? George Springer has a ton of it, so that really hurt them.
On the team, if you're looking at it by that standpoint, because 22
career playoff home runs for George Springer. The guy is a postseason machine, so that was a backbreaker for Toronto losing him. So yeah, it's going to be tough sledding here for Toronto to get back in this. I'd love for him to. I'd love to see this series go 7 games, but
I don't see it happening. And I also think tonight's going to be, I think fatigue is going to play a factor in this one, just with the 18-inning game last night and, the amount of pitchers each team wore out. It all depends on which team got the most rest, to be honest.
Well, Toronto did, because they took a lot of their bats out of the lineup. Toronto got the most rest last night. Kirk and Bichette, guys like that were not, their big bats were out of that lineup for a lot of those extra innings. I mean, they were not even in the lineup, so they've got more rest in terms of that. The problem for me is going to be that I just don't think they've got enough in that lineup. With Springer being out, it really changes that lineup, man, with him at the leadoff spot.
It depends, though, if they're going to be a bullpen game or it's going to be which starter throws the most innings kind of game. So that factors into it. But if it's a bullpen game, I got to give the edge to LA just because, they
used up a lot of arms last night too, dude.
You're talking about tonight being a bullpen game?
Yeah, I'm saying if it gets to that point, if it gets to that point. I'm not saying that it's going to. I'm just saying.
I mean, both teams are going to
starters-
push their starters as far as they can push them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if the starters don't reach it to that point.
I know
Yeah,
you
no
keep
kidding, Randall.
bringing that crap up. I mean, that's so many
That
years
place
ago.
went out of business, dude.
No
I'm
way.
like, oh my
Jesus
God,
Christ.
I forgot all about that, dude. Bob makes a bet with Randall on the national championship game. Tells him, winner, I'll buy dinner at this pizza place in Centralia. And Randall wins the bet. Bob's like, man, all right, I'll pay up. Never pays up. Then we find out.
I told him all he had to do was go to the place.
We Googled
it
this.
had been on me.
Let me
He wouldn't have had to
finish.
pay.
No,
I'm not going to let you finish
He was
because
going
you're
to
a
go to
liar.
the damn place. I'm muting him. He won't let me finish. He's terrible.
Lies. He lies.
Here's what he does, Tristan. He tells Randall, yeah, go get pizza at this place on me. He'll serve it to you, and I'll tell him I'll take care of it. I know the guy that runs the place. Randall is like, all right, fine, I'll do that. Come to find out, the place is shut down.
They're
not
he
even
didn't
open
go
for
there
business.
and know that. That's not how that happened.
That's exactly
Once again,
how it
that
happened.
is a total lie.
No,
You're a
I
liar.
would still be angry.
Total lie.
Nope,
about
that is how it
Brandon.
happened.
Dodgers money line, Ohtani home run, and
Exactly
over
how it
6.5
happened.
strikeouts can be boosted to plus 750 on BetMGM.
Hey,
All right, let's get back to some betting here. My goodness, I'm getting tired of hearing about Dodgers and Toronto and old.
You're the one who
crap.
put a poll in the YouTube thing, so
Yeah, you put the poll in the YouTube thing, and that's all you've been discussing.
You want to talk baseball? Let's really talk baseball.
No kidding.
What does that mean?
You're just briefing over baseball.
Dude,
Brandon
we're
says,
27.
okay, Bob, let's hear your side of the story.
We're 27 minutes into the show, still talking about the World Series.
Well, I think the whole show.
What does he want to talk about? The St. Louis Blues and the Red Wings tonight?
Wow. Okay. You know
That
what?
is what
I'm
you
out
want
of
to
here.
talk about.
You guys take care. Have a great.
That's fine. Get him out of here. Get him out of here for a few.
Oh,
Jesus.
that was funny.
He wanted to. I mean, the World Series is the biggest
It's
game.
the only
on
big
tonight.
sporting event on right now. What am I
That's
going
the
to watch?
biggest thing.
Regular season hockey over the World Series? No.
You do like Blues tonight, Randall? Okay. Well, then they just lost to Detroit and choked that game away too. So this would be a pretty good revenge spot at home against Detroit. I don't necessarily hate that, if we're being honest. I really don't. What they have
Ducks either tonight, to be honest. I just think all these guys being hurt for Florida, I think it's going to be I think that Ducks at least plus 1.5 or sprinkle on the money line for them, because the way they've played so far shows that they cannot sustain a good enough offense without Tkachuk and Barkov.
Yeah, Anaheim has been playing better too. No doubt about it. I don't know what kind of team they're going to be this year. I think they'll be competitive at least. Joel Quenneville's their coach, and he's got them playing well. So yeah, Anaheim's going to be a competitive team this year for sure. I don't know if they're a playoff team yet. Don't know if I'm buying into that, but anything could happen. I wouldn't be shocked if they did sneak in somehow. Is he hiding in the waiting room? Yeah, he's just sitting there.
Analyzing everything. Hey, Bob.
Let's add him back.
Get your ass off the waiting room.
He's muted his mic now. He's refusing to talk. He's looking like a child right now.
Talk. I know how to get him going. I think I'm gonna fade the shit out of the Blues tonight. Kyrou under everything, Bennington under saves. He's gonna get lit up tonight. I know you want to talk, Bob. Come on.
Go ahead. Tell us what you think of this Blues game tonight. We're on the Blues tonight, actually.
I think I'm going to hammer the Blues just so the Red Wings win.
I mean, the Blues had a 4-0 lead against Detroit in Detroit and choked it away. So I think this is probably a good revenge spot for the Blues to bounce back. And it's pretty good value on them money line. So,
Mike, you are now the host of this show. You will now schedule it every day and be in charge of it. Okay, you got it.
Being so salty.
That's how we're doing it.
His money.
That's how we're doing it. It's all yours from now on.
Sounds good.
All right. Pay Randall his money.
Since I'm the host, everybody listen up.
I'll show you how to be a guest.
For being angry with Bob. I don't blame you. I wouldn't take his calls either.
Bob, no one can host like you, brother. See, they want you as the host, Bob. We're moving you back.
Then you gotta be a guest and let the host be the host. And sometimes you gotta just not keep on going on and on and on and on.
All right,
because
I'm gonna mute
half an hour into the World Series. Now that's what you got to do. If you want to trip my trigger, you say shit like that.
Hold on. Tristan's mic is muted. My mic is about to be muted right now. And when you want us to speak, you unmute our mic. Okay?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Cursing you out. And I'm kidding.
He's muted his mic now.
If they can do it on these other shows, whether it's political or sports, you know, there's nothing wrong with learning where your spot is. Okay.
Oh, I know where my spot is.
And being elongated in your explanation. Get to the friggin' point, because we got other sports besides the World Series.
Like what?
Now, well, okay. I mean, wasn't it a big weekend? We have fantasy football that we're all involved in. Everybody wants to know what's going on there. I believe I won, and I believe Justin lost. Well, you know what, Brandon? You're right.
No, it's just Bob.
You got nothing. I mean, you know, you, Mr.
Okay, since we're getting to fantasy.
Rules, you changing the league rules. Let me finish.
Hold on. I got to address Brandon. Brandon, why did you drop ETN last night? Now he took what?
There's no winning with Bob. There's just no winning.
Let me finish what I was saying, and then you can address Brandon.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm going to have to agree with Bob here. We've been talking about baseball for too long. Yes.
Melanie, we have to talk about baseball for longer. It's the World Series.
This is not the MLB network. This is our little YouTube channel.
Okay, let's talk Thursday Night Football, I guess.
Anyway, the guy who changed the rules of the league to add extra players to go on IR is now thinking that he's got a shot to make the playoffs. And now, after all that whining and crying early in the year, now all of a sudden, you're all excited now, aren't you, Tristan? Now you're all about it, aren't you?
Why don't you just
gotta change your heart?
Why don't you worry about yourself, and I'll worry about myself, and you should worry about what's it called? You should worry about paying Randall back.
Trying to scam the league is right.
How am I scamming the league if it's benefiting everyone by giving them 2 extra?
It didn't benefit us. We don't have 3 guys on injured reserve, Tristan.
Right.
You did.
You know what?
Yeah, you're the only one
hop out of the league
from that.
That's it. I'm done with the league.
Oh my God, he's gonna hop out of the league now.
Oh goodness.
You know what? I'll leave the season. Not the season. I'll leave the league if that makes it right.
No, my goodness.
No, we don't want you to leave the league. You're okay.
Yeah, you're being sensitive like Bob.
No.
All right, there you go. She came to listen to many sports, not just baseball. What about my Chiefs? Anybody? Chiefs? Are they now going to assert themselves as the best team in football? Because I'm going to tell you right now,
no,
they're winning Sunday. Buffalo is not winning, Randall.
Hell no, dude. Are you crazy?
No, they're beating the Chiefs. Buffalo's
gonna manhandle the Chiefs.
Well, I don't know about manhandle, but I mean I think they're winning, yes.
Josh Allen is 100 times better than Patrick Mahomes. And I said this many times.
Oh my God.
Well, now we're going well, I'm not gonna go sign off on that yet.
Yes, you are, Mike. You're either with Buffalo or you're against Buffalo. So choose a side, buddy.
Bills is bet whatever you want to win Sunday. Let's make a
Thank you,
bowling
Randall.
alley
See,
bet.
me and Randall could agree on stuff. Bills
Okay.
Bowling alley bet, Bob. Are you going to take it?
I mean, the Chiefs are on the road, but I do think that they're going to win because I think I don't think Buffalo's defense is going to be able to handle what they throw in them. And I think that the Chiefs defense is better than what Buffalo has. And I also think that Spagnuolo is going to throw a lot of crap at him.
You're crazy.
You got Rashee Rice. You got Worthy now. You've got Hollywood. You got Juju. You've got Kelsey. You got Gray. You got Kareem Hunt.
He's giving you 3 points, which is very generous.
You know what? Here's where I'm at, okay?
You're getting an extra point.
Well, I'll have to wait until after I get paid if I lose, okay? I don't know when I'll get my check, all right? So we'll get back to you on that, all right? They won't be able to handle our cold. What are you talking about? They play in cold weather, frigid weather in the Midwest, dude. It'll be all right. It ain't gonna be that cold anyway. I mean, it's Patrick Mahomes. I'm not betting against Patrick. Not in this game. The Chiefs look like they got their act together. They really do. I love the idea that they have all of these different.
I mean, they beat a Commanders team with Mariota at quarterback last night. They beat the Raiders.
No, I know that. I'm not saying it because of that. I'm just talking about it. Mariota doesn't play defense, does he? I'm talking about the Chiefs' offense. All right.
Okay.
Their offense is looking very good right now.
All they needed was
got a lot of weapons.
8 points is all they would have needed offensively to beat the Commanders Monday night, last night. So
okay. I just like the way it's coming together.
You want 3.5, Bob?
I mean, I think the Chiefs are going to win. That's all I can tell you. I really do, and I'll be rooting for them hard. I will be rooting for the Blue Jays tonight, but I bet Toronto last night. I'm not betting them tonight. They'll probably win. So
well,
I'm trying to help.
Toronto's not winning, so
you just said Toronto,
and I said Toronto? I don't think you heard me, but I said reverse psychology. But
yeah, I know. But
one thing goes out the other with your ears, so
that was your
hear
pick.
what you want to hear.
That was your pick. When you were given the opportunity to pick, you picked Toronto.
This guy just doesn't listen.
Who you picking, Tristan?
I plead the fifth.
I saw you said you submitted a claim for him back, but yeah.
Well, no, Tristan stole him.
Did he steal him outright already?
I don't know. That's what you said.
Well, that's what Tristan said last night. That he was
I said I put in a claim for him. Doesn't mean I got
probably get him then if you're ahead. I mean, it's going to depend upon who's on who's the waiver order.
I feel like a dick. Don't worry, Brandon. I got you.
If I put in a claim for him, but I don't think I'm going to get him.
We are not in the courtroom, but I just chose not to answer because Bob has cotton in his ears.
Oh gosh, everybody's on Tristan.
How are the Cubs doing this season? Did they make the World Series? I don't think so.
They did not. No, they did not.
All right. Follow us on YouTube, Twitch, and X. Please. Anything NBA wise?
I didn't realize there was NBA going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we got a handful of games on here tonight.
Not much, though.
I want to know why Jokic is PRA was at 47.5 again, and he had 54 again. What is wrong with the books? Why are the books
Aaron Gordon had 50 something the other night, so I guess they're factoring in if Gordon's going to go off and have some action.
I don't know, Mike. They've been off on Jokic for the past few years. I look at this line every time he plays. Now,
they're not playing tonight, so
the game. I know. The game on Saturday.
About your comment above.
He had 43.
No, I might have missed that, Brandon. It was an accident. Oh, I see it now. It was an accident, Mike. I was trying to fill his spot because he was on a bye. Yeah, I would have probably suggested before you did that, since you were, and I know Kareem Hunt did have a couple of touchdowns in that game, but you weren't going to win that match anyway. So now you've risked losing ETN to fill a spot that really it didn't even matter to fill that spot because Kareem Hunt was going to have to get you like 50, 60 points, so
don't even try, bro.
I get it, but I think you should have probably filled that bye week spot a little sooner, and then you could have dropped a less valuable player than ETN, because now I don't know if you get him back. I put in a claim for him. If I get him, I won't be able to give him to you for free because it won't allow you to do that, but you can give me a scrub player and I'll drop him and you'll get him back. But I don't.
Yeah, instead of trying to rip you off like the
I won't do that, but I don't think I'm going to get him, honestly.
The commissioner is a jerk.
The commissioner's after him. And I'll tell you what.
Kidding.
That'll help the commissioner out a little bit for sure.
I'll give him back. I'm not a complete asshole. I'll give him back.
It'll put you in a good spot.
You better. I'm going to come down to Florida, and you better watch out, son.
Now I will say this though, Brandon.
I'll tell everybody about you.
No, if he does, since this is your first year, if you do that again, though,
we won't be so nice.
You'll have to give all of us a player.
Yeah, it's free game if something like that
Can
happens.
Can we let
again.
little Lucas get his little comment in?
Who cares what a Cubs fan has
Raise your hand if you, Mike, Bob, Tristan, if you beat me this season. No one raised their hand. Ha, ha, ha.
Funny guy,
hey,
right?
I don't care about head-to-head matchups. That means nothing.
Here
I'm worried about how many points I have. And as long as I've got you guys beat on points, as long as I can get the same record, I got the tiebreaker.
Well, you're going to have to win at some point in time, so you're going to have to care about winning.
Make the mistake, pay the price. Randall says he's free game. Now, somebody else may
don't
snag
do that.
him. Well,
that's
but
not how we operate.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, somebody else is going to get it.
I haven't had any leniency.
I'm a fair person.
Stiff Arm Society is number 1 on the waiver order. Tristan is second. Brandon, you're third. I'm fifth. So
I could technically still get him.
Unless Stiff Arm Society ends up putting in a claim for him, then he's probably going to get him.
You said you put in a claim last night. Did you put in a claim or not?
I did.
Or were you lying?
He did.
In a claim.
Okay, then you know what? Get rid of your claim. Just do it now.
Because he needs to. If he gets rid of his claim, somebody else may grab him.
Yeah. What fun is that?
Put out a message to the group. Hey, Brandon's new. He made a mistake. He dropped ATN. Don't pick him up. He's third in the waiver order. It's a real simple solution there, Commish.
I don't know why you're saying Commish. This isn't my league.
Yeah, it is.
I'm apparently the one who fleeced everyone into 2 IR spots. So crucify me at the stake, but I have no more say in this league.
That'll be that's the talk of the league right now.
Oh yeah, they're talking about it everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's on Facebook even.
Oh yeah,
they had it on ESPN the other night. What's
Stephen
the name of our league?
About it.
What's the name of our league?
I don't know the name of our league, to be honest.
They had a segment on ESPN. One of the
it's the Sports Nuts League.
yeah.
I'm not the one that named it. Tristan did. He did all that. He did it all on his own.
Commissioner,
They
had a segment. Beast.
Yet I'm getting destroyed for adding 2 injury spots. Hey, I could just delete the league. I could be salty and pity, but I'm not going to do that. So, man,
yeah, because that'd be a really dumb thing for you to do. You don't bite the hand. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. All right, we got to go. See you later, folks. Have a great night. I don't know if Tristan's going to be on next week or not, guys.
what does that mean?